Hello, everyone. It's me, LBT, once again, and welcome back to another LBT Q&A. And I hope you're all doing good. And yeah, I was just here doing some chilling in my room and nothing else. Oh, and I hope you guys enjoy my video that I did. Two of the edits that I did for Legendary Battle from Super Mega Force, especially how I fast forward, and especially how I referenced that line from Robot Chicken with Godzilla 1998. You should check those out. And yeah, just in my room chilling and Shamer Wallace. Hey, Shamer. Hey, Edward. Hey, Edward Ghostbuster Lego Movie Fan 2003. Hey, Gus the Proceratosaur. Great to be there. And I decided not to do much of live streams, so I don't want to waste all my energy. Just like I did around in November, where I used up all my live stream energy and all that. So I decided to take one at a time. But hey, Krill Studios. Everything's doing fine here, no problem. Hey there. Hey, Toothless. Oh, Mr. Dino Diego's here. Hey, Mr. Dino Diego. Sup, buddy? Connor McKnight. Was that really necessarily my favorite line? Oh yeah, I pointed that out on every single of my videos that I do. When something goes wrong and all that stuff, and I was like, was that really necessarily? And yeah, I have to point that out too. Oh, and not to mention, yeah, if you have seen my two videos that I did for Super Mega Force's Legendary Battle, I pull off a Robot Chicken reference by saying we gave you dorks $150 million to do a Power Ranger anniversary, and then you gave us a steaming pile of junk again, like that. Huh. Austin and Shamer laughed at this and they liked the line. So desperate that I have to post it on my videos twice. Twice in a row. Proving how funny it is. So, we gave you dorks $150 million to do a Power Ranger anniversary, and then you gave us a steaming pile of junk again. Oh, and don't be afraid, Creel Studios. Don't be afraid. Besides, StreamYard, anyone uses StreamYard, and they have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. My friends don't have any problems with that. None of us do. And besides, it can be fun. Oh yeah, decided to watch the first episodes of Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder, and I have to rewatch that first episode of Pirate Sentai. Pirate Sentai Go Kaiser. Yeah, that one. Oh shoot! I think I need to do a birthday thing to one of my favorite film directors, Colin Trevorrow. I mean, yeah, Colin Trevorrow. Thanks for reminding me about that. I need to do that birthday post on one of my favorite film directors, Colin Trevorrow, who recently did the Jurassic franchise. And as much as I'm not a big fan of Jurassic World Dominion, I'll admit that Trevorrow is kind of a good director, not gonna lie. I mean, he's one of my favorite filmmakers, hands down. Besides, he's the one that brought the franchise to it. So why not? So let that sink in for a minute. Ninja Storm, Ranger Form, Power of Air. So you're referring to as Shane, Ninja Storm, Red Ranger, Shane Clark. I mean, I like Shane Clark. He is one of my favorite Red Power Rangers ever since Connor from Dino Thunder. Oh, nice one, Shamer. Dino Thunder, power up. Ha! Tricera Power. Yep, Dino Thunder Blue Ranger. Ethan James from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Yeah, nice one. First, I see that Ninja Storm reference, and then there's Dino Thunder reference. Huh, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. I actually kind of like it. Hello, hello, Tyrannotherium. Hello there, partner. And, yep, things are doing nice recently, and yeah, I'm just chilling at home. Oh, and not to mention, I feel kind of bad for the actor who played Shane Clark since he's not with us anymore, which kind of hurts me. It sure does. And now it's happening to Jason David Frank, the original Green Ranger and White Ranger, and of course, Dino Thunder Black. In other words, ouch. Uh, like I said, Edwin, if you want to check out my two videos I did for Super Mega Forces Legendary Battle, and now I have to fast forward what just happened, proving how lazy executed Legendary Battle really is, maybe you should check out those two-parters in my videos. And I uploaded 440 videos. Yeah, sooner or later it'll be 444 videos. Yeah, that's how nice it turns out to be. Nice. Mm. Sooner or later, I might watch some episodes of Power Rangers Time Force. Hey, look, Nick Hicks. Hey, Nick Hicks, my Frozen and Spider-Verse fan. I'm most likely a fan of your Spider-Verse videos, proving how good the second Spider-Verse film really is. And I might as well take a look at the second Spider-Verse film tonight. Because I'm on duty for all that. Yeah, animated movies are my things. Oh, and not to mention, everything's doing fine. I'm just chilling in my area and glad to show up in my Q&A. LBT Q&A. Uh, uh, like that. Oh, and by the way, I just saw the Little Mermaid remake, and yeah, I just want to see with an open minded, proving it could be good, it could be bad, and it sucked. Yeah, it's not great, but it's just not very good. I'm sorry, but this movie, it's ugh, I can't even say it. Might as well review that in my channel someday and give my thoughts on it. And might as well do a short review, just like I did for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but something very, very different. And yes, I'll admit that Halle Berry, Halle Bailey's version of Little Mermaid was kind of nice. It's great to see her bring up the cast and all that stuff, but sadly, she doesn't save the rest of the movie for me. I mean, it's like is doing these remakes. These Disney remakes are like cockroaches because they keep surviving, or they're like zombies and all that stuff. Like, seriously, these Disney remakes are like cockroaches. These the, it was bad from the start. Yes, I have to agree with you. Is it the worst things I've ever seen? Absolutely not. But it is not good either. The movie is just ugh. Yeah, I'll admit some of the acting and some of the visual styles could be really cool, but other than that, it doesn't save the rest of the movie for me. I mean, the movie's boring, but I'll still prefer it over the modern day animated films after Ralph Breaks the Internet, because that's saying a lot. Do you know that Trolls Tour fan made a video about Spider Verse fan base and calls them toxic because they keep bullying him because he has a different opinion on the Spider Verse films? Yeah, I have to agree with that, but I think I'm starting to feel bad for Trolls Tour fan because there's so many Spider Verse haters. I mean, Spider Verse fans going into his videos and starts spamming hate comments on his videos and all that stuff. And I know that his videos aren't perfect, but the am I the only one who noticed that the hatred for Torzo Torfan has gone a lot too far? Sure, the guy has done a lot of things that I cannot stand, but I mean, he's just a guy trying to do his own thing and all that stuff. Yes, I know he bashes people's opinions because he has a different opinion among other people, but other than that, he comes to my live streams, he does nice things, and nothing else. And same could be said for Simba 1984. Well, I do have problems with him, but they're still my friends. That's all there is to it. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Spider Verse nearly as much, but I do like the movie, but I'm just not the biggest Spider Verse fan like everybody else. I do appreciate Miles and Gwen being part of the Spider Verse stuff, but other than that, I'm just not the biggest fan. Well, I'm not a toxic Spider Verse fan. Fan, just a normal Spider Verse fan. Yeah. Uh, Across the Spider Verse and the Mario Bros. Movie, they are 100 times better than the Little Mermaid remake. And I do like Halle Bailey coming and in this premiere stuff. Halle Bailey is kind of cute, not gonna lie, and I might give credit to her acting and all that stuff. But other than that, some of the characters that do things throughout the entire movie, it felt molted down or something like that, and the acting falls flat on their faces and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I'll admit Halle Bailey's version of Ariel is kind of cute, but like I said, it doesn't save the rest of the movie for me. Hell, I've seen some American Girl dolls trying to take inspirations from Ariel from the live action remake, which that's saying a lot. But out of all the remakes I've seen from Disney, I pick Jungle Book and Lion King because those are my favorite ones. Jungle Book was my favorite live action remake from John Favreau. I thought the Lion King one was all right, but it does have its goods and it does have its problems though. But I say it's a decent watch. But still a good movie, not gonna lie. Have you seen Meg? I've seen Meg. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Meg, and I'm not bothering seeing the sequel Meg 2 because I heard that the movie was not that good to begin with, and because the human characters waste up all the energy and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah, the movie is not as it's not as bad as something like 65 and all that stuff. Where 65, I feel like revisiting that movie and then me and Gus will analyze the movie of how everything turns out to be. But nevertheless, him and I have a lot in common when it comes to the Queen of Hearts from Bakery Wonderland. Not to mention her from Beauty and the Beast 30th celebration. And 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 not only that, I get to have another one, which is Olivia Rodrigo. Um oh, Isabella Bonner, and some Power Ranger actor like character. So yeah. when he fell in love with the Queen of Hearts from Bakery's Wonderland. Yeah. Well, that is good one, Mr. Dio Diego. Good one. Because man, I like that character in Bakery's Wonderland. Not to mention with the British accent and all that stuff. I thought she was like American like accent and all that stuff. Turns out she has like a royal like British or British accents. Yeah, a black character with British accents. I think that's cool. And I think that's funny. But I think I pick like Olivia Rodrigo, her from Beauty and the Beast 30th celebration, and Queen of Hearts from Bakery's Wonderland, especially in that winter outfit. I mean, just look at it. Dino Toy Reviews. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. And I think I gotta be real here is that I wanted to see the Barbie movie. Give it a chance to see how that goes. What are your thoughts on Godzilla vs. Kong? I like Godzilla vs. Kong. It's one of my favorite films from 2020. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah, I still like that movie to this day. My birthday's coming up. Well, happy birthday to you, Nick Hicks. Happy birthday. Uh huh. What? What? Uh huh. What? Oh, and not to mention, not to mention, I also heard that Mattel has released the new Jurassic World dinosaur figures. I'm not sure if it's gonna based on an animated series because if it's based on an animated series for next year, then I'm in for it because I'm the humongous Jurassic World fan. Sure, I may have problems with Jurassic World Dominion, but I'm still in for it no matter what. And I'm also excited for the new Dino Dana spinoff, Dino Dex, because I am a huge Dino Dan fan. When I was like 9 years old, I was like 9 when Dino Dan came out, and yeah, it was really amazing. And as for Dino Dana, that is my absolute favorite one out of the Dino Dan franchise because of the dinosaurs, they look real and what's best is that they upgraded them to make them look scientifically accurate. Like the Tyrannosaurs, the Brachiosaurs, the Triceratops, the Stegosaurus, even the other dinos. While some of them may not be accurate, but at least they're trying their best and try to represent them as dinosaurs and all that stuff. But hey. But as for the new Jurassic World animated stuff, I think I have high hopes for it. But if it's in the style of Camp Cretaceous, then I'm in for it. If it's in the anime style, then okay. But if it's something like Jurassic World Dominion and all that stuff, or something like childish stuff, then I'm off. I love Dino Dana. Same here. I love both of them, Dino Dan and Dino Dana. Yeah, I like both of them. I mean, they're one of my favorite Dino medias ever since like the Dino King franchise and The Land Before Time, Dinosaur, and many more. And I'm getting Across the Spider Verse on DVD on my second birthday. That's cool. 22nd birthday. Yeah, just like that. I like the dinosaurs from the show. Are you talking about Dino Dana or Camp Cretaceous? Because, in my humble opinion, I pick both. Do you remember the Jurassic Park arcade game? I usually I used to play the arcade game at Chuck E. Cheese back as a kid. Oh yeah, I like that Jurassic Park game. I mean, it was so nostalgic and so oh yeah, I like Camp Cretaceous. Camp Cretaceous, in my opinion, the arcade Jurassic Park game. Yeah, I even replay the stuff on YouTube whenever I feel nostalgic towards childhood. Even bringing out my Jurassic Park toys. Aha, aha, aha. Both. Yeah, they're both good. Both Camp Cretaceous and Dino Dana. Yeah, I even listed them in my top 10 television shows. I might as well do the same thing. So, Jurassic Park arcade game is so nostalgic. Yeah, so do I. Arcade Jurassic Park gaming, David Buster's and Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I have. Not to mention, me and Shamer did this awesome live stream. And it's good seeing Shamer doing a podcast for Power Rangers. Oh, once and always. I mean, Grid Connection for Beast Morphers, which I actually like that episode of Beast Morphers, where all the other Rangers team up together just to fight off Goldar Maximus, Snide, and all the other monsters. Yeah, pretty interesting. And not to mention, I also heard that Disney is doing a live action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which, oh my lord, that looks awful. Which I do not want to bother watching Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And same with the other live action remakes after Lady and the Tramp, because and the modern day Disney animated films, because they're nothing but cheap, lazy, and all that type of stuff. That's why I prefer movies and other stuff that I like, just to avoid these Disney nonsense and all that stuff that they're doing nowadays. Hell, because I'm not the biggest Disney fan as much as everybody else is. I like things that I like Power Rangers, the Super Sentai, Dino Dan, Dino Dana, the Dino King media, The Land Before Time, Walking with Dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, all those other stuff. But Disney stuff in the 2020s nowadays, I'm sorry, but it's not my thing anymore. I'm over that. If I want to watch better stuff from Disney, then I'd rather stick with Disney stuff in the past. even in the 1990s and the 2000s or the 2010s after Rolf breaks the internet. Simple as it is. I'm not into Disney anymore. So do I. I'm never the biggest Disney fan, but if you guys like Disney, that's fine. But me, absolutely not. Hell, even my friends agree. Like Tyrannotherium, uh, Gus, many more. Hell, I also heard that they brought the Power Ranger franchise from oh, the I also heard that they did the Power Ranger franchise after Wall Force because yeah, Disney starts making their own version of Power Rangers, which is the Disney era of Power Rangers, which was filmed in New Zealand, like Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, and RPM. But like I said, it's kind of a shame that Disney just it's kind of a shame that Saban took the franchise away from Disney after RPM, which is kind of a shame, man, but seriously, but Wish will change Disney. Are you sure about this? It because if it falls apart on other stuff, I'm just gonna be done with them. I'm gonna be done with them because I can't stand them anymore, and the fans too. It's not just their modern day animated films, but the fans too. The fans, I cannot stand any of the Disney fans. I'm sorry, but uh, I think I would stick with the remakes just for the fun of it, unless if you execute them. Some Disney remakes could be good, some could be okay, some could be mediocre, and others they could be really, really bad. And not to mention, I also heard that Watch Mojo released a video of top 20 Disney movies, in my opinion. Which, by the way, I've seen that video and it was perfect. Perfect. Yeah, like that. Because that movie really had a villains and animation that makes 2D, 3D. If you're not excited, that's fine. I'm no longer a toxic fan base. I'm glad that you changed, Nick Hicks, because Frozen Thing Studios has used you as some kind of a puppet, and I'm tired of Frozen Thing Studios using other people's as puppets and all that stuff. Like, and I'm not gonna be one of his puppets. I'm never his puppets to begin with. And the fact that he hates on other animated films and praises the Disney ones and saying that they're better than other animated films, it really baffles me and somewhat of a disgrace. Not to mention, I also heard that he said that animation is for children. Animation is for babies. And not to mention, I think he's starting to act like the new Baba Chapek. Like that. Like that sort of stuff. Oh, there you are, Austin. Austin, my friend from Shamer Wallace. Yep, it's it's great to see you here, partner. It's great to see you here. Yeah, that's why I left Frozen, and now I'm making friends at school instead. And not only that, but I'm friends too with you. So, yep. A nice Spider Verse costume of that profile pic that you got. It looks kind of cool with the horse, with Anna and Elsa, and Spider Verse Gwen, which I totally understand that. Fictional crush, it would be Dana Jane from Dino Dana. And I don't have a problem with that, Lord Loudplord, and I don't have a problem with that. I'm just eh. I'm not gonna judge you, but please do not judge Lord Loudplord for this. Please don't do that, and yeah. Indiana Jones 5 is the most disappointing movie of the year, even disappointing than 65. Oh yeah. Well, change plans on 65. It's not the worst movie anymore. I think it's rather disappointing. So, disappointment in the game of life, like that. Oh, and not to mention, I also heard that yeah, I'm glad that both DreamWorks, Illumination, and Sony are roasting the crap out of Disney so freaking badly. And I'm happy that I'm not alone at hating on Disney nowadays. Most of my friends do. Most of my friends, like, oh, that classic line. I just learned that from Shrift Production by saying, disappointment in the game of life. And not to mention that we gave you jerks $150 million to remake Godzilla, and then you gave us a steamy pile of crap. Oh man, I like that line. No wonder why I pull off an anniversary, especially with Megaforce, with Legendary Battle by saying something like, "We gave you dorks $150 million to do a Power Ranger anniversary, and then you gave us a steaming pile of junk again, like that." I think I might do that review for Legendary Battle from Super Mega because I used to like it before, but it seems like I made a mistake. Across the Spider Verse made more money than the 2023 Disney movie that is so embarrassing. Oh, is it that is is it that Little Mermaid remake that you're talking about? Because if it is, then damn you, tyrant, like that. Damn you, tyrant, without us knowing it's meant to be a joke and not for information like that. Oh yeah, that's what Tyrannotherium did when he beat the living crap out of Jurassic Fight Club, especially with that DVD cover by saying, "Damn you, tyrant." And I even did the same thing for Frozen 2 because man, that movie was awful. I did not like Frozen 2 at all. I mean that that was a stupid movie. Insanely stupid to the point that I have to uh, refresh my mind and watch Ralph Breaks the Internet because that's the last Disney animated film that is ever good. Because films after Ralph Breaks the Internet, things just get worse and worse and worse every single time. I do appreciate the Olaf short, and I do appreciate the documentary stuff on Disney Plus, but other than that, Frozen 2 is such a stupid movie. But I do appreciate the people supporting Frozen 2. I do appreciate some people like some of my friends like John Tails, Mr. Dino Diego, Nick Hicks, and many more. The Frozen movies are overrated in my opinion, especially that sequel, Frozen 2. But as for Frozen 1, I think I'm starting to lose respect towards the movie, which I I used to think that is the best things ever in 2013, but yeah, it's not as good as I thought it was. I do appreciate the characters. I do appreciate some of the things that I could stand throughout the movie, but I still take it over the sequel, just for that matter. Yeah, if I want to watch a better princess movie that is princess related, then I'd rather stick with movies that I most likely enjoy. Like oh, Princess Protection Program. Now that's a good movie. The Princess Diaries movie with Anna Hathaway. Both the first film and the sequel, which I don't get the hate for the sequel for. I don't get the hate for Princess Diaries 2, which yeah. And not to mention some other princess movies like Enchanted. Yeah. Enchanted, just the nostalgicness. I do like that movie, and I still like it to this day. Hey guys, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys later. May the power protect you all. Rangers together, family together. I like that one. I mean, good one. You too, Austin. May the power protect you. Better odds? Just improved. Because Disney is touching Andy's character and completely ruined his character development. And oh, what's your thoughts on Strange World? Honestly, the movie's boring. It's nothing but a complete, utter bore fest. Man, I was falling asleep waiting for something to happen, and it gave me nothing and all that stuff. Like, it gave me nothing. Man, the movie is so boring. Is it as boring as Disney's Encanto? Not really, but other than that, so boring. And same with Encanto as well, because that movie was just nothing but a waste of my time. A big waste of my time. I am sick and tired of all these modern day Disney animated films. I am sick and tired of them. Tired of these modern day Disney animated films. Tired. I think Strange World was a waste of time, and I would rather watch The Princess and the Frog than that movie. I think that movie is overrated than Boring World. Yeah, like that. Oh, and not to mention, I would rather watch other Disney movies that are worse but way better than Strange World, like Chicken Little, The Wild, Home on the Range, G Force, and uh, and even Princess and the Frog. As much as I hate that movie, at least there's some color into it. Like the dresses of the princess and the human stuff looks kind of nice and all that stuff. And even the 2D animation is not that bad. I might give it that. But other than that, The Princess and the Frog is such a it's such a stupid movie. Like What kind of movie is that? Like, what the hell? Oh look, my OG friend, EB Laserx. Hi, buddy. Just came to stop by and ready for Friday. Oh, so do I. I don't know what's gonna happen on Friday, but I think I might find out for sure. Who would win? Are you shocked about Trolls Tour fan made a rant on the Spider Verse fan base? In a way, yeah, not really, but I think I didn't care about that, so don't know. I can understand that. So thanks for stopping by. In a fight, Tyrannosaurus or Ultimasaurus. I would like to see that in the Jurassic World movie. And it's kind of a shame that Ultimasaurus is nowhere to be found here. Like, hell, even Jurassic World Evolution made some mods of the Ultimasaurus. Like, look like a giant mutated raptor, ankylosaur triceratops thing, or whatever it is. But I really wish that these two dinos would clash. Two genetic hybrids like Ultimasaurus and Indominus Rex. Because if that happened in Jurassic World, then people would have been chilled, like hybrid versus hybrid. Yeah, like that. What's your favorite Megazord in Power Ranger franchise? I do. Oh, that's a good one, Edwin. I picked the Megazord from Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, Super Mega, which is the Mega Force, like a Skyship Megazord, and not to mention with Dino Fury Megazord, and oh oh yeah, the Q-Rex Megazord from Super Mega Mode. Yeah, just like that. I think I pick Dino Thunder Super Mega Force, also known as Pirate Sentai, the Magi Ranger Mystic Force, and not to mention with Dino Charge and Dino Fury, just to name a few. I'm sorry, but this is a Q&A. LBT Q&A. My Thunder my Thundersaur's Megazord from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I like that Megazord. One of my favorite Megazords ever since oh Dino Charge and Super Mega's Megazord. Like the Skyship one, which that Megazord looks amazing. And even the Samurai Megazord from Power Rangers Samurai, it does resemble the Mighty Morphin Megazord, but in Samurai version. Mine's is Ninja Storm Megazord, Dino Thunder Megazord, and SPD Megazord. That's kind of nice. Man, I feel like watching that Mission Marvel from Phineas and Ferb, which that is actually really cool. And even the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which that is an awesome movie, which I might check that out too. And even some of the stuff that they put up there, like some TV shows and some live action Disney movies. And I'm not talking about the remakes. I'm talking about some young adult like Disney movies or like teenage live action movies from Disney Channel or something, which I might watch those too. Oh, my bad. Aladar, Patchy, Red Ranger, and yeah, I I used to watch Disney. I used to watch Phineas and Ferb on Disney Channel as a kid. Oh yeah, I like that cartoon, Phineas and Ferb. My favorite nostalgic childhood cartoon from Disney Channel. At least they shifted to Disney XD and all that stuff, but I really wish that it went back to Disney Channel. Same with the other cartoons that are part of the Disney Channel. It's not just live action shows that Disney Channel was on it, but animated stuff that should be part of it, like Gravity Falls, Star vs. the Force of Evil, or Kick Patowski, any other Disney Channel animated stuff. American Dragon Jake Long, which that was awesome. Not to mention Lion Guard, which that was awesome too. Even if it's aimed towards little kids, I still like Lion Guard. Giganosaurs, Dino Ranch, that was awesome. All those animated stuff could be from Disney Channel. Some could be good, some could be okay, and some could be really bad. But that's besides the point. Even Devil, even Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl, which that is a cool cartoon. I miss Jetix. Yeah, I miss Jetix as well. Ah man, I miss Jetix. Man, Jetix is like an underrated part from Disney. Not to mention having characters fight and show a lot of action and all that stuff. Like all the Power Ranger franchise, like Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, all the other Power Ranger stuff, even from the '90s. There's Yin Yang Yo, American Dragon Jake Long, Kim Possible, and those other TV shows that are apart from Jetix. Oh, Puka, yeah, Super Robot Monkey Team. I don't know which, and Digimon. Yeah, Digimon, like that. I'm not the biggest fan of Digimon, but huh, what can go wrong with that? Just saying. Oh, and not to mention the Spider-Man cartoon, the X-Men cartoon, the Incredible Hulk cartoon, all these Marvel cartoons from the '90s in Jetix. They were awesome too. But my favorite TV shows from Jetix are the Power Ranger franchise because I love Power Rangers. My favorite my favorite live action superhero medias ever to watch. And not to mention the Power Rangers, my favorite superheroes of all time. And for good reason. Not to mention with Super Sentai and all that stuff, but hey. I wasn't a big fan of live action Disney Channel sitcoms. It was so boring, in my opinion. Me too. Yeah, I'm not. I have to agree with you, Edwin, that I'm not the biggest fan of Disney Channel live action stuff, especially when they're doing nowadays. But I'll admit that the 2000s version of Disney Channel were kind of cool. But once you get to the 2010s, it all falls apart. Like, yeah, most of the live action shows that we see from Disney Channel are really, really bad. Like, Good Luck Charlie, which I didn't give a shit about. Jesse was garbage, which I did not like that show. I can't wait to do a rant on it. Not to mention Bunk. Bunk is even worse. I despise Bunk. Austin Alley, don't get me started with that. And Girl Meets World, I used to like it, but I do have mixed feelings on it now. But yeah. I watched Elemental on Disney Plus this morning and it was amazing. I think I might give that movie a second chance. I might give that movie a second chance. Uh, the fact that I have to watch that movie over Ruby Gillman, the Teenage Kraken. Yeah, it is. It proves to me that DreamWorks not only surpassed Disney. I mean, DreamWorks not only surpassed Disney, but Sony and Illumination, beating the living crap out of them time and time again. And I love Sing 2. And I also heard that they're doing Sing 3, which Sing 3, can't wait to see that in action. Yep, yep, yep. So take that, Disney, because dinosaurs and other animated media kicks ass big time. Uh, well, bye, Nick Hicks. At least we had a good time with each other, and at least we had some fun. So good luck with that, and I'll see you later. Skadoosh. Electric Dino 75. So skadoosh. That's better. Ah, ah, staying alive, staying alive. Ah, ah, staying alive. Like that. And I hope you guys are doing fine. And, oh boy, that's my jam. Kara Smith. Staying alive, staying alive. You sang "Staying Alive," which is from Saturday Night Forever. Yeah, and I just wanted to bring that up because I'm not that good at singing songs and all that, but at least I don't sing. We don't talk about that Bruno song because yeah, that song. It's fucking annoying and it's not that catchy at all. Oh, oh! I'm gonna post up that comment. And there. Take notes, Disney. So, because my favorite things is better than your crappy ass modern day animated films. Screw that Frozen 2 movie. That movie's garbage. Screw that Ryan Last Dragon. Sure, it may have a dragon, but that's not saying much. So screw that movie too, because we dinosaurs kick ass. So fuck yeah. Oh, Trolls or Turf fans things we don't talk about Bruno is extremely cringe. Oh, are you talking about that? Oh, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of that song. I'm not the biggest fan, so. Do you remember? Oh, and also the Power Ranger franchise is better than Disney as well because they have more dinosaurs into it. Not just Dino Thunder and the Mighty Morphin, but Dino Charge and Dino Fury. So, good job, Power Rangers. Good job. I I remember the episode of Power Rangers in Space where the Space Rangers, the Space Power Rangers, meet the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, yeah. Shell Shock. I don't mind the crossover. I don't mind it, but the execution, it needs a lot more. So I don't mind it. Not to mention, I might as well give a big throwaway for Halloween. I'm not just going to do a Halloween live stream, but not to mention I'm still excited for Life on Our Planet, which is another dinosaur series for Netflix since Camp Cretaceous, because Camp Cretaceous was awesome, except for season 4 and 5. But season 1 and 3 on their own, they're really, really good. And I adore Camp Cretaceous. Victory. Yep. Dinosaurs trick or treat. Mm-hmm. I could agree with you on that. So, whoa! Another episode of Power Rangers in Space. Can't remember the episode, but I think I might check that out and Watch Mojo. So, thanks, Watch Mojo, for releasing that episode name so that way I can search it up. And good job. So, there's that. Very funny, Kara Smith. Very funny. Very funny. Because dinosaurs are going to eat those, especially the Disney princesses, like the Frozen stuff and all that garbage. Can't stand that shit anymore. I can't stand it. And, yep, Alatar and Red Ranger and Patchy. They're all riding together, so yeehaw! This is how I feel about these characters, my favorite characters. So, bring it on. Bring it on. My name is Rexy, and I am the mother effing Dino. Good franchise, new cast of characters, and good would always win. So, yeah! Okay. And I need to take a look at the movies that I wanted to see long before my birthday shows up. Because I'm 22 years old, and I'm going to turn 23. 23 is sure is going to... So... And I'm going to end off this LBT Q&A, and it was fun, and... sure, if I did anything to offend you, then I apologize, and... yeah. Let's end off this LBT Q&A. So anyways... I'll... Spike. Oh, is it that purple dragon guy? So... It's morphin' time, and... Catch you all later. LBT here. Once a ranger, would always a ranger, no matter what. Yeah! Alright then, fade the black, and... We're heading off to the Q&A. So, LBT here, later. And... This is gonna be a blast!